independent or you sitting under a label, signed, and if you are signed, who it is that you're working with currently, and what made you make that decision? Some girl.
I actually have my own record label, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I'm in a business partnership with a company named Stay Low, owned by Stay Entertainment.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're pushing indie. It's an indie label. It's a very indie label, but we're doing pretty well. We just did our
Nice.
first year last year.
Nice. Nah. I think the work speaks for itself, man. When you say, you're doing well, man. I think Obandi Samgoni says, man, you're doing your thing locally, like the work is proper. He wants to know, like, are there any international artists that you're taking aim at, like in terms of collaborating with, in terms of working with, or is that already in the bag? Are there people that you've already worked with internationally?
I mean, I got a couple of people for my next project, but I've already done a couple. I collaborated with my favorite, one of my favorite artists of all time for my debut album called Ellie Sostre.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's left field. I didn't even pick that up. That is crazy. Like, I actually ran into him for the first time. It was like 2014, I think it was. Like, why him? Like, what attracted you to what he does? Because I don't think I've heard anybody mention him.
I mean, in what I do, like the style of music I make, he's like one of the greatest guys, So for me, it was a thing of like I was a fan, and it just developed to us actually communicating and working.
That's crazy, man. That's really crazy. So for me, I think a question for me is, what space are you in where like that causes you to not limit yourself, as it were? Because it sounds like you imagine stuff and you go out and you get it. Like, some people will get stuck, like, hey, I don't know how to reach out or what the proper channels are. Like, what sets you apart from, from that mindset, or what gets you out of that mindset into one where it's like, yo, I want this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get it, and this is how I'm going to go about it?
I mean, most recently, it's become a thing where I really have a goal to leave a mark on the field that I'm in, and I just I work very hard at quality, and I work very hard at being very great at what I do, and it's one of my favorite things to gun for, to be like one of the best people to ever do this thing.
Nice. Showcase. So you started early, bruh.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, like, you started early, just tinkering with software. Who trusted you with their computer when you were 11, man? That's what I want to know. Who was like, yeah, no, take my computer, break it?
It was my mom. My mom used to have a work laptop, and I used to download stuff on a work laptop, and I used to ask her to bring it home every time she came home, and sometimes she'd leave it at work to punish me if I was naughty and stuff like that.
So she knew what you were doing. You weren't sneaking in like the beat making.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I used to install my first beat making software. I used my mom's laptop.
No dope, man. And at which point did she click? What's okay? This is real. This is really happening, and got behind it. Like, how old were you?
Well, she's never really clicked, especially when I was younger. But like, I think this past December when she was at my house and she got a little bit of a feel of the things I've accomplished, she was very pleased, and she realized that I've done a lot for myself, because they spent Christmas at my house this past December. My family came to my house,
and they saw the plaques. They saw the awards.
Everything. It was amazing, man. It was the first time I'd actually spent Christmas with my family for probably about close to 10 years.
Jeepers. Who lost their mind the most?
Who lost?
Who lost their mind the most when they saw what you'd done?
My mom, definitely. There was a moment she even grabbed my arm so tight she almost pinched me, and she said, "I'm so proud of you."
That's dope, man. That's dope. That's sick, man.
Yeah, it was
like
amazing.
That's gotta feel good, bro.
Definitely, it's what I've been working on all my life. I mean, I've got songs where I even say I'm trying to make my mama proud. So for me, it was really, really amazing.
Nah, for sure. That's dope, man. I know a lot of people do say that in their lyrics, for the sake of rhyming with something. But like for you, I think it sounds like it is like a real reality.
It was
I'm look,
definitely that, bro.
no, for sure. I'm seeing like the people that you've worked with, like out the gate, scoring the theme song for the Talent Search series, like the Hustle. That was a while back, man.
Yeah.
How are you bagging these deals and these affiliations? Like who co-signed, or is it just like just a grind?
It was really the grind, bro. I mean, the stuff we were making even back then was like real amazing. And